Spoilers and offensive content to come.
The word hero is thrown around just too often these days. That's it.
That's it. That's your...
Yeah, that's my... We're Carl's Name Anime Rave! We're the best anime review show on the internet. This is My Hero Academia. Season 2, episode...
4.
I was going to say that.
Let's see how how Deku is going to strategize.
Strategy.
Because he is worth 10 million points.
If they're going to do that, they should have just gone... They should have just called it a gazillion. Like, just be ridiculous. You're worth 10 bazillion points.
Let's jump right in. Eraserhead's voice was the only voice that changed between Season 1 and Season 2.
Is that right? Is there any reason?
Voice actor changed.
Huh.
There was no reason, but... I mean, it was probably the best time to do it after he got injured.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good break point. And in between seasons, too.
Yeah,
so.
and even then, he sounds very much alike. It'll be interesting to hear what his voice sounds like once the bandages are off.
Mm-hmm.
But whoever's doing it is doing a very good impression of the last voice actor that did it.
Did you prefer Tim Daly or George Newbern as Superman? Tim Daly did it in the animated series and a bunch of the animated movies, whereas George Newbern did it in Justice League. For some reason, Tim Daly wasn't involved in Justice League. I'm not sure why.
They were both so good, though.
George Newbern went on to play Sephiroth, which is hilarious.
Like, don't get me wrong.
I don't know if the Tim Daly's the same one from Wings. Sorry.
Like, I like both of them.
They're both really good.
I mean, ultimately, they were going for a more older, more mature version of Superman for Justice League, so... I mean, both voice actors matched the character they were going for in their show.
But then they went back to Tim Daly for the animated movies, where Kevin Conroy was Batman. I've always wondered about that. I would like to know why Tim Daly was not involved in Justice League Unlimited.
He may not have had the time to do an actual TV series.
I definitely think this is the best time to discuss this during the My Hero Academia anime.
No, it probably isn't.
I was just... You mentioned Eraserhead's voice actor, and I started thinking, sometimes voice actors changing is a little too jarring. Bob from Reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know New Guy tried. I never liked New Guy compared to Old Bob. But I mean, didn't Old Bob come back for one of the movies or something? Yep. Yeah. And then they ended that show on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, about that. You may know who you want, but are they going to want you?
I mentioned last time, there's strategy to being on his team.
Well,
because they'll gain the team total, right? Like,
but everybody's going to be looking at him as a target, not as a teammate. That's the problem.
His teammates will be looking at him as a free pass and protecting him.
There is that too.
Why did he try to drink the water? Isn't that what he does his form all the time? Why would he ever try to drink a bottle of water?
Second nature?
That's really weird to me. Shouldn't his quirk have developed when he was a kid? Why is he still trying to drink water through his non-existent mouth?
Unless it's a form he takes on.
He's in the break room. Pop out and drink your water, man.
Maybe he's just used to being in form, and therefore he's not used... When he goes to grab a drink, maybe he's not used to the upper lip. I don't know.
Dave, I'm going to have you stop, defending the show.
Her eyes are interesting, to say the least.
Target crosshair eyes.
Question 1. Are you human?
She's one of my favorite characters from the manga. So I'm glad they got her voice nailed.
He's going to end up with the Class B kind of droopy eye guy, isn't he?
He is not, but you will see who he ends up with here in a moment.
Okay.
I love Hatsume. Did I mention that yet?
Yes, you have, and I can get why. You're freaking weird, she's freaking weird. It goes together. She's support, you have a lack of support.
Wow. Just such an unfair thing to say. Just you're like fucking Fu insulting Karen's living room in the unit. It's like, wow, what a fucking subpar room. Fuck you, Dave. So unfair.
You would totally be one of the horses in this one.
Oh, Dave.
I will rename you Meat Shield.
Dave, my quirk involves meat, and that's all I'm going to say about that, because I can't think of a way to end that has me holding my head up high.
I do like the fact that this guy's so pissed off at being in Class B. Maybe it was a better time to get to know some people before the day of or the day before the actual tournament, because they really don't know shit about them. They're just going based off of Bakugou's assholery.
You'll see when he reveals what his quirk is, but I honestly don't see how that guy managed to not make it into 1A, into Class A, unless he just, like the Fantastic Four, completely sucks at using his really good power well. Because he has a power that I would kill to have.
I mean, let's take a look for a second at Class A and look at, okay, who would be the first person you would cut from Class 1A if you had to put...
You just want to shit on Ball Guy again.
I sure do! Look, it doesn't help that I really don't like the little fuck.
Oh, he's a stupid pervert. I don't like that aspect of him. And again, you are underestimating Ball Guy to the extreme.
No,
What about tape elbows? He can do Spider-Man shit. What about, You're right, Ball Guy's the worst one in the class.
Ball Guy is scientifically the worst person when it comes to powers and abilities in that class.
Yeah, but I mean, there's gonna be a worst no matter what in that class. If he wasn't in that class, who's the worst guy? Tape Guy? It's probably Tape Guy.
Yes, but Tape Guy is like, if there were podiums, his podium would be 10 feet off the ground compared to Ball Guy. So if you replaced Ball Guy and you put in even somebody from the support team, for frickin' sakes, would be way high.
Ball Guy, along with Sue and Midoriya, managed to thwart villains out to kill all of them.
Yes.
His power has uses. He has a small size and is extremely agile, and he has proven that he knows how to use his power to his benefit repeatedly.
But he's not a hero. He's a sidekick.
You are out for Ball Guy. You want this guy... This guy shit in your cornflakes or something.
There are a couple people in Class 1A which would only ever get to sidekick levels.
Hey, then that's fine, too. Here's the thing. It's about teamwork, too. Ball Guy has proven he's a team player, and his ability is actually really good in a team setting.
I'll take Invisible Girl over Ball Guy.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Ball Guy arguably has that over someone who's really, really good, but isn't a team player, like Bakugou.
Which is funny, actually, because Ball Guy technically has the perfect power to defeat Invisible Girl.
Yeah, he does.
All I'm saying is, even from some of the stuff we've seen from Class 1B, like, these people really should be in 1A.
You underestimate Ball Guy at your own peril, Dave.
Bollocks. Actually, that's a good choice.
Yeah,
you're not getting just one teammate there; you're getting two.
You got JoJo character there with his stand ready to help you at any time. So
yep. Okay, so he hates Daddy Dearest.
His dad is the flame hero Endeavor, who has been mentioned before.
Yep.
Endeavor is a really high-ranking hero and a huge piece of shit.
And that's why he doesn't use his flame powers as offense.
And that's why I like to call him... When I called him Aizuko before, it was mainly just because he looked like Aizuko. I'm starting to think his design is entirely deliberate and that he's a bit of an homage to Zuko.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Because his character, he's got an asshole firebender father. So...
And how much better to spite your father by not using your fire powers?
Mm-hmm.
Which means... if quirks are kinda... Is his mother a ice user?
They explain the nature of this a little bit later. I'm not going to tell you that now.
Okay.
Some quirks can be hereditary. It's kind of like how certain traits can pass through heredity, but some don't. Yeah, sure, but some don't. Like, some traits in humans can be hereditary, but sometimes they skip a generation or... fall off completely, right? Some quirks can be passed on this way. The story behind Aizuko's parents, behind Todoroki's parents, is Endeavor's a piece of shit. You'll see.
Okay. So he doesn't even have to control it. That's even better.
It has some degree of autonomy.
It takes 2 episodes for this little arc.
I mean, I really wish we skipped the cavalry battle, but, it's not like the worst thing ever that we're seeing it. I just kind of didn't need to. Still, we get a showcase of powers and of some ingenuity, like Bakugou separating from his team and then having Tape Guy bring him back, so yeah, we get to see a little bit more of Todoroki's vendetta against his dad. A bit of Ida's motivations. He wants to be the best as well, and he doesn't feel like he can do so just following Deku. We get to see more of Hatsume, who's awesome. Yeah, there's good stuff. What more can I say? I like this show. It's not the greatest show I've ever seen, but it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Really enjoyable. There's only so many ways I can really praise it. We'll get into stuff where they start really exploring the idea of superheroes a bit more, and we'll get into that meatier discussion, I think, just after this arc, probably. What do you think, Dave?
Not much else to say. This show is great.
It's a good show. It's a good show. You know what else is good? I would say Carlos and Dave Anime Review, the best anime review show on the internet, is good. And people can find it at animeriff.xyz.
Tune in next time.
Plus Ultra. Plus Ultra!